The
13.
challenge, it kind of sucks, but
It always has. Welcome back to another week of NFL Crapshooters. Kofod, why don't you tell us how we did last week?
Yeah, Nolan and Taylor, you guys both did well. 5-3, 63%. The pin check 7-6, 54%. I was right down the middle, 4-4. Troy and Brett both went 3-5 on the season. Papinchek's got a 10% lead at 63% with 32, 19, and 1. Nolan, you're the only other one on the show right now with a winning record. You're 17, 15, and 1. Troy, 14, 17, and 2. Taylor's 13, 17, and 1. I'm 13, 18, and 1. And Brett is 11, 19, and 1.
I mean, this is NFL crapshooters. I'm 0-5 in college football. If you take that out of there, I'm 14-12.
Okay, that's fair.
Sure.
Wait till we get to free money. It was a dumpster fire for all of us.
I saw none of us won.
None of us won.
None of us?
None.
We were doing good in free money.
None, yeah.
Should have reversed.
We all bet on John
faded
now.
us last week. All right.
good
Let's
pick,
get right
Derrick
to
Henry.
it. Yeah, Derrick Henry. What do you have, 199
You guys
yards?
all said
Yeah.
you should-
Yeah, they were hitting him hard at the end. Make sure he didn't get 200, but it didn't matter at that point.
Pride.
Pride.
Cole
Yeah,
Bishop made a
where
nice
was it?
tackle against him.
Where was their
Taylor-
pride in the first game?
Taylor wrapped it not.
Not
Their
there.
rap got
Murked.
yeah. Well, let's dive right into this Thursday night football. We get to do Thursday night again because we're doing the show on time. Buccaneers with Troy's favorite to win MVP, Baker Mayfield, going up against Kirk Cousins, who has recently been playing decently in prime time, I feel like.
Did not cover
I
and
mean-
lost to the Chiefs.
Yeah, 17 points. I mean, he
Beat
didn't
the
just throw
Eagles.
Beat the Eagles.
So 1-1.
Yeah, which is,
That's hey.
Good
That's
for
what he
him.
does.
saying something.
I'll take 1-1.
Falcons -1.5. Over under is 44. Kofod, why don't you give me a stat for this game? Don't need the weather. Dome.
Dome. Got to stay on both quarterbacks. So this is good lead-in. As an underdog on a short week of rest, Baker Mayfield is 5-2 against the spread in his career. Talking about Kirk Cousins in prime time, not so good at home. 7-14 against the spread at home in prime time games in his career, including the loss to the Chiefs a few weeks ago.
It's a new home, though.
Same old Kirk.
Same old Kirk. 0-1. While a Falcon at home in prime time.
At
All
home.
right. At home. Seems like it's scream and take the Bucks here. But they just played pretty good last week, right?
Yeah.
Eagles, right?
And a combination of the Eagles playing really bad. Yeah.
Yep. Sirianni's got to be fired before the trade
Yes.
deadline.
I mean, if they lose after the bye week, they're on a bye this week. It's yeah.
Fire him and hire Belichick. Is that what they're gonna do?
Now they were talking about, has it ever happened
Or
where
Vrabel.
You fire your coach and you don't just bring in an interim and they just hire some guy off the street?
No.
I heard this on part of my take. They did the research. 1978, Don Coryell was hired by the Chargers,
Maybe that's where I heard it was permanent.
and he was made full time in the middle of the season. He went on to be a Hall of Fame head coach. So that's the last time it happened, and it worked for the Chargers.
Going back to
Yeah.
the 70s.
Wait, you mean they hire somebody who's not on the staff?
Right, but
Right.
not yeah, right.
just
Jeff
somebody
Saturday.
off the.
Jeff
They
Saturday,
usually
like a
just
couple
give
years
it to-
ago. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Jeff Saturday.
Yeah.
But he was hired as an interim coach.
True.
Not that, like it was, even at the time, it was like,
Oh,
hey,
so you-
we're going to
so you're
try this
saying
and see how it
they
works.
hire Belichick.
Oh,
As full time, like it's like, hey, this isn't just to finish out the season.
I mean, I think if I'm Shane Steichen, I'd quit halfway through the season and go to the Eagles. On the Colts. Quit on the Colts halfway through.
Yeah,
Go to the Eagles. If,
Get-
You got Joe Flacco now.
if
Get you-
Sirianni gets fired after the bye, if I'm Steichen, I'm calling him saying, okay, I'll come right now.
man, that if that would be
Then I
wild if that
heard-
happened.
Somebody said Sirianni,
mid-season?
the Jags and the Eagles should just trade coaches.
It's coming home. Brad Peterson back to the. I mean, there's
Yeah,
a
Peterson
statue
back
of
to
him
the
outside
Eagles.
the stadium. Yeah.
And then Jaguars get this guy who's just gonna
Oh,
fire them
Yeah.
all up. It's just a change and it's different. And
That's
Yeah,
a,
he-
that's a,
He's the one
You
that's
get
gonna
Nick-
fix Trevor Lawrence.
You might as well get Nick Foles to come out of retirement too, if you're gonna do that.
I mean, he was with the Jaguars.
Bring it back. Bring it back. All right. Anyways, all that. Get back to the Falcons game. I'm going to take the Falcons. -1.5 at home. I feel like it's a Baker had a good game. I was going to come back down to earth a little bit. Falcons, they got to bounce back. So I'll take the Falcons here. Taylor.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this.
It's tough.
I want to take the Bucks, but I want to take the Falcons. I don't feel comfortable in the over. Don't really feel comfortable in the under. So I'll just take the Thursday favorite. Or no, not the favorite. I'll take
Oh
the
boy, he really doesn't know.
actually fuck it, give me the over.
Okay.
All right. Let's see who's next on the rankings. Troy.
Technically me, but it doesn't matter.
Go fine. Go
All
ahead.
right. By the way, no picks from Pinchuk, so I can just dive straight into it. Give me the team that I think's better. I think the Buccaneers are better. They've been running that division for years now. I know Tom Brady doesn't like it, but the Bucs are having fun with Baker Mayfield, loose and enjoying themselves. Hopefully this is a good game because it's a good game on paper, but these Thursday night games are usually duds. Cowboys Giants last week being an example.
That was a 5-point game. It was great.
Okay.
Was Cowboys Giants a good game on paper?
No,
it
but I'm
wasn't.
saying this game. No, I'm
it was
saying
a better
this-
game.
No,
it was
no.
a better game in reality than it was
Divisional
on
game.
paper.
I'm saying on
Divisional
paper.
game.
I'm saying on paper this game looks good, but
I
it could be
gotcha.
like Cowboys Giants where it's another dud Thursday night game.
I got
Give me Baker and the Dogs. Give me Bucks +1.5.
Yeah, Baker just there for the fun. Tom Brady said Super Bowls are fun.
Tom
But I can
Brady's
see how Tom Brady's no fun at all.
yes, and he's an okay announcer. He's growing on me a little bit. He's not terrible. He's okay.
Yeah, he's
Doesn't have a good voice. He doesn't have that like deep, dark, like good voice you need for an analyst announcer.
His hot 24-year-old girlfriend thinks it's fun. She's got that going.
Belichick's still
on.
dating that.
He's
that
got-
I was
girl?
about to say maybe him and Belichick can go on a double date. Yeah,
Yeah.
They
wait,
never
is
had
his
dinner
girl-
together before. Like, why would they start now?
they're chummy pals now again. So yeah,
Are their
yeah.
girlfriends the same age?
Isn't
Probably
Belichick's
close.
Belichick's
24? I
younger.
think.
Yeah. Belichick's is
Younger.
younger.
Belichick's got to be older than
Hey.
her dad.
yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
That's what they said. Imagine bringing your boyfriend home to
Well,
your dad and it's Bill Belichick.
Jesus Christ.
All right, moving on.
All right, Troy.
I'm gonna take the Falcons. I feel like Kirk has changed his primetime woes label that he's had for so long, and he's kind of in a groove here with the Falcons. Baker's
scored an
old-
offensive touchdown last week.
Troy likes my Gutalytics over Copad's stats.
what?
Yeah.
Falcons
go
have
ahead.
scored a touchdown last week?
Offensive.
Kyle Pitts 0 catches.
He sucks.
Oh, he's bust.
I saw a
Officially a
video.
bust.
I saw a video. Every time they threw to him, he was like covered. He could never get separation on any of his plays that he was targeted.
What year is he in? 5?
4, 5.
He was drafted the same year as
Was he in the
Trevor
2020
Lawrence.
draft? Yeah.
This is the fourth
Bust.
overall pick too, wasn't he?
Yes.
Bust.
Oh, that's not good.
Not good.
Extension year.
Yeah.
So Troy, you taking the Falcons?
Yeah.
Brett.
You know what? Give me the Falcons too.
Let's go.
I don't know.
Let's
I,
go.
I don't know why, but
Bijan.
Bijan's good.
I traded him.
Yeah, he doesn't score touchdowns.
Yeah.
Anytime touchdowns, he never scores.
Hey,
He doesn't.
Rozier had more
No.
yards and touches.
But I traded him.
Yeah,
I
but
had
didn't
Will.
they?
I had Will Levis and Sam Darnold as my quarterback, and it's a 2 quarterback, and your quarterback gets 6 throwing touchdowns. So I traded him for Matt Stafford and somebody else, and Stafford's been absolutely horrible.
That's your fault.
Was it
I don't know.
Bijan?
But
Or maybe it
Sam
was
Darnold's
Saquon.
been amazing, so I've been doing
Yeah.
all right actually.
Was it Bijan or Saquon where the coach was making an excuse for why he wasn't getting enough carries?
Saquon, because
Yeah.
they asked Sirianni how come he only had 2 touches in the first 9 plays of the game, something like that.
Yeah. And he's like, well, when you get to 3rd and long, you can't really run the ball. So really, it's like, it was only like 6 plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, why were you third and long? Because you didn't give it to Barkley.
Sirianni.
Exactly. Yeah. He's not wrong, but he's also not right.
No.
He'll be coaching Southwestern next year.
He probably will. All right. Sunday morning, we're going over to London.
Mhm.
Kofad's favorite.
Oh yeah, 6:30 out here.
Oh wow!
My God.
Some
Jets
people are
versus
still out
Vikings.
partying, probably.
Yeah.
Jets, Vikings, one of the only two teams to still be undefeated. Sam Darnold looks like he's back. Revenge game?
Yeah.
Sam Darnold? Or did he already have his revenge game? He had to have.
He's got another one. He had the Panthers, right?
Yep.
No, he had the San Francisco 49ers. That's what you get for cutting me, right?
Well, he had MetLife winning there against the Giants, so he won at the old stadium he played, and even though it wasn't against the
That's the old
Jets. Yeah.
But he had the 49ers that he was playing.
49ers, that's right. Yeah.
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 That's right.
So yeah, revenge game number 3 for Sam Darnold. Vikings are red hot, -2.5. Justin Jefferson's freaking awesome. Jordan Addison just plugged him right back in. I think he scored 2 touchdowns. And their defense is good.
Yeah.
Jets, they didn't score a single touchdown either. They look bad. I don't know. Old ass Aaron Rodgers. Over under is 40.5. Kofad, why don't you give me stat for this game?
In London, it's going to be 64 degrees, partly cloudy, 35% chance of rain, and 8 to 10 mile per hour winds. So
How much percent chance?
35%.
Oh, it's not a lot.
Since
Where are they playing at? Wembley? Or
Tottenham.
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 Why you?
That's what
why
we-
you going? Do you give
Is that
a
where
shit?
you went, Troy?
Yeah.
That's where the Bills
stadium
played at
that the
Tottenham, right?
Bills,
So it's open, so it could rain in there. Okay.
That's where everyone got hurt at Tottenham.
semi-open.
Wembley's actually
Semi-open.
grass,
Oh
right?
my God. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers definitely getting
It's
hurt
grass.
this
It's just shitty grass.
It was
Favorites.
turf. No, they put it on turf for the Bills game last year. That turf.
Could've
Favorites.
messed up the soccer field.
But yeah.
game. What about the favorites?
Favorites are 34. I'm trying to get through this. Brett's got to watch the challenge. Favorites are 34-10. Excuse me. Let me start again. Favorites are 34-10-1 straight up, and 30-15 against the spread in these NFL international games.
That's just begging for you to take the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't though. I can't take the Vikings. Or I can't take the Jets, I mean. They look so bad. Defense played good last week, but the couple weeks before that, they didn't even look that good. And who they look good against Bo Nix and the Broncos? I mean, geez.
Yeah, Bo Nix threw 60 yards. They still
Yeah.
lost. -7 yards in the first half.
God
I think
damn.
they're winning too, aren't they? Weren't they winning with -7 passing
Yeah.
yards?
And then Salah and Rodgers are complaining about the cadence, and maybe we should change it up. And no, maybe the players should learn it. Like little friction.
Give me the under. London, a lot of travel, 2 good defenses. Vikings offense looks good though, but
Do we know
Maybe.
who's getting there early?
Oh yeah,
Good
the
question.
famous getting there early or showing up late.
Yeah.
that could be detrimental
Mhm.
or
Wasn't
beneficial.
that a huge stat? Like whoever got there.
Well, the Bills
sooner.
got late, right? And then we lost to Jacksonville.
Jaguars were already
Jaguars
there.
there for 14
Yeah, the
days.
Bills are
Yeah.
one of those favorites that lost.
That's right.
Yeah, they lost
Yeah.
everything too. Everyone got hurt.
We lost
Yeah,
it.
And they lost.
It's all gone. Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to just smash the Jets here because I think this is the perfect spot, but it's only 2.5. Like if this was 3.5, I'd take them, but I think I can see this just being a shitty game. Go to the under.
I love it. Kofad.
Just writing down Taylor's real quick. Vikings look great. They're awesome. Darnold's in the MVP conversation. Jets look crappy against the Broncos. Oh, same old Jets. They look awful. Geez, this. Oh my God. Trade for Devontae Adams. So you got to pick the Vikings. Give me the Jets +2.5.
Damn.
That's what I wanted to do, but I just couldn't.
Vikings look too
But-
easy.
If it was 3,
Yeah.
And I'm waiting to pop that Darnold bubble, and he has a bad game. I could see it happening in London.
It has to be coming, right?
Where you go,
Oh,
oh
I
my
thought-
gosh, Sam Darnold's got 3 interceptions, and it's only the third quarter, like something like that. you know.
So I thought that was happening last week, and I was all
Yeah.
over the Packers, and then I looked at the score. I was like 28-0. I was like, oh, I guess the Vikings are just.
Yeah,
But then the Packers
he-
almost came back and won.
He ended up throwing
Yeah.
a couple of interceptions in the second half, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was almost just the Packers just
Or he had a
kinda-
fumble too or something. Did he have two and a fumble? Or?
And Jordan Love, you could tell he was, it took a little rust and he got hot in the second half. But it was a little too late, too little too late.
And it's kind of like Malik Neighbors over there in New York. Like Justin Jefferson is just going to make your quarterback look so good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
That helps.
He's
Having
got
the best
that going
receiver in
for him.
football. Yeah.
We'll see how good Sauce Gardner is this week.
Troy.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings. I don't want to root for the Jets. And their fans over here are already panicking. I think if they lose again, that's complete mayhem. So that'd be fun to root for.
You know what? They're only
2-2.
2-2.
are they 2-2?
Yeah, but that Broncos loss is brutal. Like you
Yeah,
can't
they
lose
Broncos
that
don't-
is
game.
bad.
If they
can't
don't
lose
get Devonta Adams, they're gonna freak out here.
I just don't know how much Devontae Adams is going to help them. Like they have weapons. They already
Yeah,
have
but
weapons.
Rogers knows Adams. Like he trusts him.
it's just-
You can tell he doesn't trust
that's just-
Wilson yet.
It's his favorite
Yeah,
receiver.
you trust Lazard.
Yeah,
Would you
but
trade-
Devontae's much more talented than Lazard is. Like,
Much
I'm
more.
just saying, like to your point,
yeah,
he trusts Lazard so much he's just throwing to him all the time.
yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, hey, we brought you here because we have this stud wide receiver. Would you fucking throw him the ball?
It also doesn't help that Brees Hall hasn't done anything. And he
Yeah, but they got
taking-
Braylon Adams.
well, Braylon Allen should get the ball more.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good.
And then Salah's a joke of a coach.
Big
And
I
it's-
feel
Jets
bad
joke.
for Salah, kind of.
I don't at all. 0% feel bad for him.
I
He should have
think
been
Aaron
fired 2 years
Rodgers-
ago.
Aaron Rodgers might be one of the toughest coaches to try to, or
That's-
toughest quarterbacks to try to coach.
That's what you signed up for. Like you
He
does-
didn't though. They just brought him in.
You don't think he was happy they brought in Rodgers
Maybe.
over Zach Wilson?
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, Brett. what
Zach
do you have for this
Wilson.
game?
Zach Wilson beats the Bills.
third stringer Zach Wilson. Yeah, that's true.
Zach
So
Wilson
that-
has more
Garrett-
wins against the
or-
Bills than Tua.
Yeah, he does.
Garrett Wilson had better
He does.
numbers
Who's Mac
at this
Jones?
point last year with Zach
Yeah, he
Wilson.
does.
That's
Wow.
wow.
I think this is gonna be a weird game going over to London, and for some reason, I think the Jets win. I don't
I'm
know.
with you. I'm with you.
And then everyone's gonna be
I
saying
mean, it
Aaron
makes
Rodgers.
sense.
and it'll-
Then they
it'll
get,
just
then
be
they
like
trade
after-
Devontae Adams. They already said isn't gonna play on Sunday because his hamstring. They're gonna trade for him, and he'll be on the team by next
It'll be
week or
super. It'll
something.
be Super Bowl again. Like after they beat the
Yeah,
fucking
they'll beat the
Patriots.
Vikings. Get Adams, and they'll be going to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So his
Then they'll
first
lose to
game
whatever.
will be
they'll-
against the Bills.
Yeah.
Could be because people
was
made
it?
business decisions, and Antonio Pierce doesn't like that.
Well, then Devontae Adams made a business decision and said, "I'll trade me."
Devontae Adams made a business decision, said, "I want to go play with my buddy Derek Carr," and they got rid of him.
Antonio
He
Pierce
did-
made a dumbass
And he's
decision.
like,
by
"I don't
letting
have my
that
friend
Instagram
anymore."
post. Yeah.
He did say he would like to go to New Orleans. That was actually first on his list.
Yeah, that's his buddy.
That would be funny if
They're
he got
friends.
traded. If he got traded to the Saints and then they let go of Carr after the season, that'd be hilarious.
I mean,
Then like there's something like Taysom Hill. or something.
it's a different conference at least if you trade him there.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was like saying like the Chiefs. I was like, the Raiders
He-
would have to be out of their mind to do an in division trade in the middle.
Al Davis would roll in his grave if Mark
Yeah.
Davis traded him to the Chiefs.
Actually, it's smart to do that.
I
You
saw-
milk them for the really good draft pick. You're sucking the resource out. You're not going to be
Yeah,
better than
The
this
Raiders aren't
anyways.
smart. They're not going to do that. It's the
I don't think
Raiders.
the Chiefs would give up that much for him either. The Chiefs
I
make
don't
pretty
think-
good decisions.
I think I saw a tweet by Diana Rossini that it's going to be the Saints with the Jets. That's the two teams.
That's
that
where he wants to know. No, that's where he wants to go.
Well, that's where she's talked to like owners, GMs that they're all saying Saints or Jets. is
yeah,
what-
the owners used to say that Hopkins was going to the Bills.
Yeah. How many Odell Beckham rumors did we have
Oh, yeah,
forever?
Jesus fucking
Yeah.
Christ.
That was fine.
People just tweet
He-
what
he tells the
owners
truth a
say
lot.
for clicks. Owners don't want this fucking shit out there.
Do you
They
think
don't want people
Bagula
to know
knows
what
where
they're
the fuck
doing.
Devontae Adams is going?
No,
He doesn't even know who Devontae Adams is, I bet.
he might. That might be pushing it.
The guy in the Taco Bell commercials.
God damn it. All right. Let's get to the
Next.
Sunday game. We got Bills at Texans. Bills are favored by 1 after they just got their doors blown off by the Ravens. But Texans, they've seemed to have they've had to grind out every single game. The game they lost, they got blown out by the freaking Vikings. So Bills are favored in Houston. Over under is 47.5. Kofod, why don't you give me some stats for this game?
I didn't put the weather. I only wrote probably a dome, but they did have that one game where it was open this year, so maybe
Yeah.
they have it open.
Only game ever.
Yeah. Josh Allen, after a straight up loss, is 11-2 straight up and 8-4-1 against the spread when playing the
Ooh.
next game following that loss on the road.
Oh,
It's a lot
Good
of ifs
stat.
and buts.
Eh,
good stat. Great stat.
the host liked it, so I did my job.
Oh, this game is, you
Juicy.
don't know. The Bills, is it a wake up call? Not a wake up call. Is it
Bounce back.
overreaction? Is everyone overreacting? Or is it like, nope, this is what happens when you don't have anybody playing defense and then everybody eats, sounds good until you need somebody to get open. And then Khalil Shakir, his ankle's hurting, he's not practicing. So who's your number 1 receiver? Fucking Coleman?
Mhm.
That was a tough drop. And I'm rooting for him. That was a tough drop.
But he did have like 3 more catches. 2 were
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah.
But that one
Giving-
was bad.
They're giving Curtis Samuel like $8 million a year
To
what
do
he's
nothing.
doing. He
I
did
thought
nothing.
Joe
He-
Brady knew
he
how
ran
to
the
use
tri-
them.
he ran the trick play that ruined the game.
Maybe Marquez Valdez.
At that
Scantling.
point, I think Allen probably should have just took the sack.
But it should have been ran.
Threw it away.
It shouldn't
all
have
the
even been
momentum.
ran. Yeah, it shouldn't even been ran.
Yeah. And credit to Brady, he said it was a terrible call.
That
It
game
was.
was over. That
Good
game
job,
was over
Brady.
when Derrick Henry went 87 yards for a
Oh yeah.
touchdown.
Oh yeah. That was like they're getting their ass kicked. I almost went to bed.
I don't know. if they don't run that trick play and they go down and score 21-17, all of a sudden the Ravens are like, are we going to do this again? Like, that's when it was over. The
Yeah.
trick play
No,
Yeah,
was
if they go
yeah,
out
the
and
trick
score
play
that
was good.
touchdown,
Yeah.
what is it, a 4-point game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for
And if
2 and
Coleman
make it
makes
3.
that
Or
catch.
5 if they go for 2 and miss it, or 3, somewhere between 5 to 3.
It's a one
Yeah.
possession game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the Ravens do. They blow leads, but that was bad. Bad.
Yep.
So I don't know what to do. Is Bernard playing? Who knows?
No.
He's in
Teron
a
Johnson
non-contact
playing?
jersey, at
I
least.
doubt
he-
it.
No, he's not playing.
I doubt it.
He participated in practice.
Because I think the middle of the field with Nico Collins and Stephon Diggs, and if Joe Mixon's back, I just do not know how the Bills.
If Joe Mixon's back, the Bills are going to The Bills are going to lose by 10 points.
So I'll just take the over because I want to bet against the Bills. I'll take the over. Taylor.
I'll bet against the Bills. Who are the Bills to get a point on the road against a playoff team?
Doesn't make sense.
Taking with the Texans.
Maybe Vegas knows something. The Texans haven't looked great.
Bad.
They opened as the favorite. They were minus
They
1.
did.
Yeah.
The money's coming in on the Bills.
The wise guys love Josh Allen.
They almost lost to the Jaguars.
Yeah,
Should've.
every game they have besides the blowout
Could've
loss is
lost
not
to the
close. you know?
Yeah, the
That
Ravens
guy, if
lost.
that guy didn't run down what's his face, he would have scored. The game would have been over. Tackle him at the 1 yard line. Then they didn't score. They went for it. It was
Great.
unbelievable.
Cannot believe they didn't score.
What the?
The Ravens lost to the Raiders, and that beat us by 25 points.
That's true. It's the NFL. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the NFL.
Week to week
But-
league.
But we're still we are playing with scraps on defense. Raps out.
Who's that new guy we got playing linebacker?
Yeah. I think
Morrow?
the safety. Yeah.
No, I looked. He ran a
Oh,
Line.
that guy, there's no way he's playing linebacker.
They signed that big guy. Defensive
Defensive
lineman.
tackle?
Yeah, big guy.
Off of practice. squad.
315. No, he's got to be on the team. If they sign him from a practice squad, he's got to be on your 53-man roster.
Yeah, he gets 3 game checks.
He'll get paid to do nothing.
Stop the run.
Yeah, just plug up the hole. I have no idea.
And
Go five.
Damar
I'm gonna take the
Hamlin's horrible.
Bills. I'm gonna take the Bills to bounce back, -1. I think it's gonna be a close game. Hopefully they don't get blown out like they did against the Ravens. Fascinating, juicy game between Stephon Diggs and the rematch and CJ Stroud, going up against Josh Allen. This will be a fun game. I think the Bills figure out a way to pull it out late in the fourth quarter. Josh Allen gets the last laugh on this Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. To me, I'm not trying to panic too much about the Ravens game. It's one game. The Ravens caught fire, like Taylor said with Derrick Henry on that opening run. I hate to say the phrase, but I'm going to trust the process here. Give me the Bills to bounce back -1.
All right. Troy.
I would take the Bills too. I don't know if the Texans are as good as everyone thinks they are. I think Josh is going to be hungry to stick at Diggs, even if he'll never admit it. I think hungry dog runs faster, and the Bills are hungry. I think this is a really important game. I think it might have some playoff implications later down the line. So I
Yeah,
think
absolutely.
we have to beat the Texans.
Yeah, I mean, if you win this game, you're 4-1. I think that's better than a lot of people expected. So, Brett.
Yeah, I don't know. The defense is just horrible. I mean, the corners are all right, but the safeties are terrible.
So
Well, that's
bad.
why
I mean,
Damar Hamlin is maybe the slowest player in the NFL.
they got to get. They
I
got to
know,
get a
like
raise.
they brought it up on his pick how slow he was, and then that first run, I was like, how slow is this guy?
Yeah.
I watching that
Not great.
playback, I was like, "What are you? Where are you going? Why
He
are
didn't
you
want
like-
it. He didn't want it.
He
He got
doesn't.
flashbacks.
He doesn't like come up and support the run. Even Cole Bishop was just like flying up at least when he got
I
in
don't
there.
like coach.
Like he was selling out to stop the run, but probably would have got burnt. But at least he was doing something. Damar Hamlin
Yeah.
doesn't do anything.
Is Cole Bishop got to start?
I don't know that Mike
Should.
Is
Edwards.
Edwards back?
I don't know, but
I don't think he's
he
good
was
either.
he was a healthy and active last week.
Oh my god! No, I don't think he's good.
I like what I saw from Cole Bishop.
But I think I'll take the Texans. I don't know. I think they got exposed. You got Bale Inspector if Bernard doesn't play, which I mean, I don't know what you expect out of him.
He was
Dorian
hurt, like, he
Dorian
didn't know where he
Williams
was.
Dorian Williams is like complete opposite of Matt Milano. He can't cover a soul. He can stop the run. He's
Playing well
supposed to be
though.
this.
After I gave him shit, he is playing well.
He got burnt on that touchdown.
He leads the team.
Absolutely. Well, somebody has to.
Yeah, who else is there?
Yeah, it's like Edmonds when Edmonds used to make all those tackles 10 yards downfield.
I don't know.
Give me the
Yeah,
Texans. We'll see what
defense
happens.
is,
But the offense was worse, so they didn't move the ball. Everything was a struggle last week.
yeah, not the same. They tricked me. Jacksonville and that one half against the Cardinals. I was like, shit, we don't need fucking good wide receivers. We got Josh Allen. He can just do it all.
Well, like their offense, it's like run the ball first down. If it works, run it again. If it doesn't work, Josh pass, and then third down, roll out, incomplete pass.
Or we run it on first down and then it's 2nd and 1, and then we send Josh Allen on a quarterback sneak running straight up and down. It's like on 2nd and 1, you could try to, throw a deep ball. Like you don't have to get the first down on 2nd down.
Yeah, or run everybody off or run a screen, like do something
Yeah.
creative.
Because I mean, if you are going to do that quarterback sneak, that's pretty much automatic. If you don't get on 3rd down, hell, you can go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, I was gonna
but
say you have 2 downs. Yeah.
I don't know why you're running a quarterback sneak on 2nd and 1. Bad play calling all around by Joe Brady. I thought
He's
trick
gone.
plays,
Get rid of
all
him.
that shit.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
just
fire him.
one bad game.
Bring back Dorsey.
Fire him. Fire
Dorsey
him.
might have a play calling in
Mike
Cleveland.
McDaniel. Bring back Mike McDaniel when he gets canned here in a couple weeks.
He might be gone. Dave, that if it's not.
He shouldn't, but that owner I think is terrible, so it could happen. But I don't think he should.
The only thing that's his fault is that I don't know if he's just trying to make Huntley and Skylar Thompson just play Tua's offense versus
Yeah, you got to
playing
simplify that
calls
offense.
with who you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
They don't got
something.
nobody.
And I mean, Heartland did well for like Lamar, but like that McDaniel offense is all about timing. I just don't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He had like 50 yards passing.
Yeah, you can't come in 2 weeks and be on this timing offense. Like I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah,
Those-
so that's the one knock against him. It's like either get a backup that
Well, you
can
got to
mimic
now.
Tua
like-
some way,
This is
Ooh,
gonna
what are we
happen
get?
again.
adjust your offense.
No, that's where I think you gotta, not this year, I'm talking net future. You gotta, if McDaniel does not get fired, you gotta draft a quarterback or do something to like prepare for when and if this happens again to Tua, because it will probably happen.
If they get their ass kicked this week, they should trade a 7th round pick to Carolina for Bryce Young.
Yeah, I agree. Why
Fuck
not?
it, fuck it,
is
give him a
trying
shot.
so hard to move Bryce Young out of the Panthers.
You know what they should
somehow.
do? Get Bryce Young and then draft Jalen Milroe in the draft and just have all Alabama quarterbacks. Just
No,
do
I
it.
think Bryce Young could be, if he's
Hire-
gonna work, he
hire
would
Nick
work in Mike
Saban back.
McDaniel's on.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Bryce Young is bad.
He'll never.
He's
he'll
not a
probably-
good
Tua-
quarterback.
Tua was bad until McDaniel got there.
I don't think it's a terrible idea. Bring him in. He can learn under Tua. I don't think it's the worst idea.
He's too small.
You're probably right, but give him a
Doug
second
Flutie
chance.
was small.
Mhm.
He's not Doug Flutie.
Both Heisman Trophy winners.
Yeah.
He didn't have no cereal named after him.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
did
know.
they?
No.
Maybe it's
Probably
Tuscaloosa
did.
he
He
did.
probably did in Alabama.
There's no Bryce Bites.
Rice bites, yeah.
Mini Bryce bites.
Yeah.
And they would be
Ooh.
many.
Ooh.
Kyler's short and he does fine.
Yeah, but he's just so shifty and shit. Like
Yeah, he's
Bryce-
still a little weasel
good at
though.
running the
Yeah, he's
ball.
fat. He's
He
yeah,
just-
yeah, he's a great athlete.
Bryce he gets back there and then he just freezes, and then he's got to jump to throw over the
Yeah,
line.
I mean, it's a real bad look when you could barely complete a pass, and Dalton comes in and throws for like 350 yards in the first.
yeah, everyone's
was
blaming on
two
the
games
offense,
in a row.
but then we got the red rifle coming in here, just acting like they got this all-star team assembled.
Yeah, it's not a good
Who do
look.
they play this week?
Who
Cleveland.
cares?
No, not Cleveland.
No, Cleveland's got Commanders.
Cleveland plays the Commanders.
Yeah.
Oh,
They play somebody.
maybe
Panthers
that's
at
what they did
Bears.
Oh, Bears.
Ooh.
Bears are favorites by
Ugh.
4.
Ooh, the
that.
big
Bears are
battle
favored
of
by 4.
the big trade. Battle
Yeah.
of the trade.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is that really a revenge game when you made out on the trade?
Revenge
Have
game.
they made
for-
out
no,
of
'cause
that?
Bryce
You know
Young's
what I'm
not
saying?
playing, so
DJ,
it
I'm
can't be a
not a
revenge
DJ
game
Moore
at all.
revenge game because he doesn't want to be in Carolina.
I don't know if he wants to be in Chicago.
Yeah, actually,
He looks,
probably
Bryce Young's
he
on the
looks
bench.
absolutely miserable.
he
Yeah.
sees
You
Andy
can't-
Dalton over there, and he's like, "Get me over there with Deontay
That's where he
Johnson, I
just needs to get his
suck."
phone out, look at the bank account, and go, everything's okay.
Yeah,
That's
you
what he
can't
needs to do.
compare. You can't
Yeah.
compare Bryce Young versus Caleb Williams because Bryce Young's not playing.
Yeah.
All right.
He don't revenge game. He played for the Bears, didn't he?
Is he? I don't think so.
Pretty sure.
Who did?
he?
Saints.
Who did?
Dalton? Oh, Saints. I don't know why I thought he played.
He might have been on the Bears at one point. Who
Cowboys.
knows?
He does feel like he'd be a guy that would have been on the Bears, you know.
He might have been Saints, Cowboys, and then maybe Bears.
I didn't know Carson Wentz was the backup. In
He
Kansas
was
City.
in 2021.
Yeah.
He was with the Bears.
He's on
Yeah,
the
that's
Bears.
right.
Call it, Troy.
So you
There
get
you
for
go.
cutting me. So you get for
I
cutting
was
me.
thinking-
So
Because
Andy
I was
Dalton
thinking Nick
revenge game.
Foles, but Nick Foles was on the Bears too, right?
No, yeah, he's definitely on the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, they've had some stinkers. Woo.
They've never had a 4,000-yard quarterback.
No, it's not happening this year.
Not having this
Not
year.
this
They
year.
they have. They just didn't do it with that team.
Oh yeah.
True. All right. Sunday night.
Who's playing Sunday night?
Ugh.
Cowboys at Steelers. Steelers are favored by 2.5. Over under is 44. Cowboys look bad. Like bad. Well, wait, did they win last week?
They beat
Giants.
the Giants.
The
15.
Giants.
They didn't cover.
Didn't
Yeah,
cover.
still look bad.
The
Yeah, Parsons got hurt.
Yeah, Parsons.
First time he's
got
ever going to
hurt.
miss a game. He's never missed a game
Yeah,
in his entire
Lawrence.
football
So
career.
that's not good.
No.
He has
Jerry
a-
Jones
Steelers.
Jerry Jones came to practice on a helicopter today. Though. Showed up in a helicopter.
There you go. That'll
So-
change everything.
Yeah.
Steelers defense that looked so good kind of looked shitty last week. They really haven't played any good quarterbacks. So are they really that good, or do they just have JJ Watt? Steelers are favored by 2.5. Over under
You
is
don't have JJ
44.
Watt.
TJ.
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 They got the puncher.
Yeah, the puncher. Kofi, give me a stat.
It's going to be 69 degrees, nice, partly cloudy, 8 mile per hour winds, 20%
Nice.
chance of rain. The Cowboys are 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 games. That's the worst mark of any NFL team in that span. And Dak Prescott is 1-8 against the spread as an underdog in his last 9 starts. Or last 9 games as an underdog. Yeah.
Also, I think the Texans are 0-4 against the spread this year.
The Cowboys, you mean?
No, I'm talking about the last game, Texans.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
He's
they
just talking-
covered the spread.
Big state. He's just talking about
I got
big state.
Everyone in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Parsons out. I don't think the Steelers defense is very good. I think
Marcus
they're a
Lawrence
little
out, too.
overrated.
You don't think they're very?
Some-
You don't think they're good? At least
I think
Steelers
they're
defense?
good.
I think it was
But I think,
one weird game. You know, it
yeah,
happens.
they always have a good
Well, who'd they
defense,
play
but I
before?
don't think it's been as good as it was before. So I'm going to take the over.
Okay.
Bo's lost. They're done.
Damn,
They stink.
they suck.
You play 162 games to score 1 run in 2 games in the playoffs.
Well,
They scored a lot of runs this year too.
Yeah.
To go to the playoffs, scored none. 1. Lose
Yeah, at
both
least they
games at
got-
home.
Yeah, at least they got Derrick Henry.
Yeah. You said the over,
Well,
Nolan. Okay.
Taylor.
yeah, what can't the Cowboys do?
Run the ball.
Run the ball. That's what the Steelers do really well.
Stop
Chase
the
down
run.
the passer. I think it's gonna be a
Doesn't sound-
rough day for Dak Prescott. I'm
Yeah,
gonna take the
that's what I was-
Steelers. What is Rico
Shit, they-
Dowdley or whatever the hell his name is? He's on my fantasy team. Maybe he'll just tear it up.
They should have signed Derrick Henry, but I think they got like
And not
67.
Zeke Elliott.
They couldn't afford
Yeah.
Derrick Henry. They could
Yeah,
afford
after
it.
Jerry Jones said like they were going to be aggressive in the offseason, then I don't think they signed anybody.
No.
Well, you got alligator arms. So
They could have afforded Derrick Henry before they gave Dak the contract.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna give Dak this money and then go out there and be a shitty team, like what's the point in doing
But
that?
that's
Might as
the
well not have paid him.
Cowboys. That's what the Cowboys do. They just drag their feet, and then all these other players get contracts, and then the Dallas Cowboys want more than all those other players, and then they have to pay them.
Hey
Yeah,
guys
they're
are
not good. Their
not at
defense
all.
sucks too.
Because what now? Dak's the highest paid player in the NFL, right?
He's about to get punched.
Yeah.
Gonna get punched. He's gonna get
Go
punched for sure.
This is a top 5 uniform matchup.
Oh.
The Super Bowls from the 70s, Super Bowl 30, when Larry Brown just kept getting the interceptions from Neil O'Donnell. So I like that. I'm sure NBC will show some clips from those
What are the
Super
top
Bowls.
5? Name your top 5 right now.
49ers, Cowboys, number 1. When the 49ers were their regular home, Cowboys, the Whites, that's 1. Like I said, Cowboys, Steelers is in the top 5. You're putting me on the
All
spot, right?
Cowboys games.
Well, that's 2 of them. Those are 2 of them. I'm trying. I would need to think about this a little bit.
Bills, Dolphins, when the
Bills, Dolphins,
Dolphins wear the old school uniforms. With their old school. They're all
Maybe.
whites.
So I'd consider that. You know what?
Ravens.
Giants, Eagles game.
Raiders, Broncos, maybe. But no, I don't like the Broncos
Ravens,
uniforms.
Bengals.
No, get out
I
of
like-
that.
Like that.
I'll give you a top 5. I got to think about it a little bit. But
All right.
maybe Bears, Packers, because that's got history. I don't know. I have to think about it. But anyway,
Titans, Jaguars, color rush.
there you
Yeah.
go. Bills,
Seahawks.
Jets, color rush. When color
Oh,
flying.
there
you
you
see it.
go.
Everybody
Yeah.
was calling
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I can't
There you
tell.
go.
The Christmas game.
Everyone's green.
Don't know who has the ball.
As far as
Green
this
and red.
actual game in 2024, I'm with Taylor. Give me the Steelers. Bounce back. I think the defense plays better. The Cowboys are a mess. And, it seems like the Cowboys should be the favorite, but the Steelers are favorite at home at night. I'm going to go with that. Give me the Steelers minus 2.5.
Troy.
I'm gonna take the under.
Why? I just took the over.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cowboys defense is good.
Is it?
I mean, it
Steelers
is Justin
offense bad.
Fields. It is Justin Fields, so. But Russell Wilson will still be in full plaids, eye black, with a fucking clipboard in his hand.
Yeah,
He had
he's-
this. He sell his house in Denver.
He sold his
Right.
house.
Wait,
Did
think he's
he?
going back?
I don't know. Wasn't like, didn't he have like 13 bedrooms or something, or bathrooms, or 20
Oh, yeah.
bathrooms or
He
something?
definitely has more bathrooms than touchdowns this year, for sure. I have more bathrooms than he has touchdowns.
We all do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have as many. You have as many touchdowns as he has touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm basically just as good.
Yeah. No, you have more bathrooms than you're equal on touchdowns. No, wait. I don't know if you have more bathrooms.
I don't
know
have
where
more
he lives.
bathrooms than him, but more bathrooms than he has touchdowns.
All right, give me the Steelers. We're done.
All right. That takes us into Monday night. Of course, the Chiefs are playing again in prime time. We have the Saints versus the Chiefs. Chiefs minus 5.5. Chiefs dealing with some injuries. They don't have anybody playing wide receiver. I don't know if it matters. Maybe this is the game Devontae Adams is watching, and he's like, "Whoever wins this game, that's where I'm going."
Maybe.
Cole 5. Why don't you give me a stat for this game?
I don't know
It's
if he
gonna
has
be
much say in it, but maybe that's what he's doing.
65 mile or not 65 miles per hour, 65 degrees. Yeah, that'd be something. Take the under
Did
in
he
that
cancel
one.
the game?
Yeah, just take the under. 4 to 5 mile per hour winds, clear skies. Derek Carr is better on Monday Night Football than you might think. He is 7-3-1 against the spread overall on his Monday Night Football career.
This is so stupid. I feel like the Chiefs. Why is their schedule so? It seems so easy. Maybe just
know.
because they played the NFC South. Ugh.
Play the Ravens and the Bengals. But I mean, the Bengals are start the year out.
Yeah. Yeah, they only won by a toe. That's what I mean. The Chiefs are like not that good, but they're 4-0. But I see everyone says this every year. It's like, oh, the Chiefs are having a down year, and then they freaking win the Super Bowl. So
Just lost their best receiver
Just like the Bengals are done. They'll
to,
be 10 and
to
4.
injury. To injury, not suspension. They're probably suspended when he's injured.
Yeah, and then
when he
he'll come
comes back
and
from
they'll
his injury, they'll suspend him. His own quarterback
No.
pretty much blew
No,
out his ACL.
they're injured. They're suspended when he's injured. It's the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah, it's the Chiefs.
time served.
Yeah,
I'm
Patrick
sure.
Mahomes.
Counted
Patrick
on.
Mahomes, like, you're not going to catch this ball. Well, I'm going to fucking blow out your ACL. You fucking learn something.
Catch the ball. Was it a horrible throw?
It
I don't
was.
know. I just saw the replay of him diving
was.
into his
Definitely.
knee.
Yeah, it was a bad throw.
Yeah, Mahomes has like
Got 5 picks, I think.
5
right?
interceptions already.
A full
think they
speed,
put-
a full speed
ahead.
crash on Rashid Rice. You hate to see it.
Wow. There it is.
Some
But this
reason
time he-
they're not saying.
But this
it was
time he didn't get
quarterback.
away.
No, definitely not that way.
This is not a good color game. This game doesn't make any sense. Chiefs
No.
and Saints doesn't even look right.
No.
Ugh. Take the Saints. I don't like it, but the Chiefs just they keep keeping games close. So
Yeah.
take the Taylor.
Yeah, if you're gonna bet against Mahomes, do it when he's over 3.5 point favorite. So I'm taking Saints. Chiefs win
I
by a
can barely
field
hear
goal.
you, but I think you said you took the Saints.
Yeah, Saints. Chiefs win by a field goal. They get a bunch of calls at the end. They go down and kick the game.
Don't take Mahomes over 3.5. That's what I heard.
Yep, I did hear that too. Now that you say it, Kofan.
You fucking heard me. You know it.
I am all this might be a bad sign. I'm also taking the Saints plus 5.5. While you guys were talking, real quick, that's my pick. That's all I
Top
got to say in the
five.
game.
Top
Yeah.
five.
So I looked at it as the current uniforms these teams have. So to me, the Broncos, they screwed up their uniforms. The Rams screwed up theirs, other teams. But I had Raiders, Chiefs.
Yeah,
Whoever's home away, those are great. That's a great uniform matchup.
good.
Steelers, Ravens, specifically Steelers home, Ravens away. That just is a classic good matchup to me. Hard nosed
Screams
football. Yeah.
Hard nosed football.
And then a game, it's recency bias, but a game we saw last week that we're talking about just now, Chargers, Chiefs. Chargers when they're in that powder blue, the Chiefs with the red helmet, white uniforms. Good look.
It's a good look. Is it top 5?
It's top 10. Maybe I'm pushing it at 5.
So
what are we
Bears,
doing?
Packers.
I do think I gotta put the Packers in there with their home uniforms against somebody. Maybe the Bears, maybe the
Yeah, the
Lions.
Bears.
Vikings maybe with the purple. Get a little mix there.
But
Get-
they don't.
give you-
But I don't like the new
get-
purple.
Go ahead.
No, I'm. This is where me and Nolan
Bears
fight on
Packers
this.
is good.
I think the
Bears
Vikings should.
Packers.
Bears Packers is good. And I
Accepting
think
this list.
Jags Titans is the worst.
Color rush.
So now you don't have Cowboys 49ers in there anymore?
Yeah, that
No.
those three plus Cowboys, 49ers, and Cowboys
gotcha.
Steelers.
Okay,
Yeah, that's your
gotcha.
5.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, Titans not
If-
good.
If the
Versus
Bills red helmet, Dolphins old school white helmet, that's a good one. But we don't have that today.
I like the
Yeah.
Giants retro and Eagles retro. I think that's good.
I like the Eagles, Kelly Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe versus
Cowboys, that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
NFC East.
can't just have 3 Cowboys in your top 5. It is
Sure.
America's team.
Sure, I can. Yeah, it's America's team. It's a great uniform. I
Redskins.
always thought.
Yeah.
That great uniform.
Lone
Bad name,
Star.
great uniform.
What about the old school Bucks jerseys?
Creamsicle.
No.
Versus who though?
Yeah.
Falcons? Falcons.
Panthers and
Old
the
school
Falcons
Falcons.
throwbacks.
Helmet.
Falcons
Falcons
throwback.
throwback, Bucks
Oh.
throwback.
Yeah, that's a
that's
good
not
one.
bad.
That's a good one.
Kelly Green Eagles. I feel like they got to go
Creamsicle jerseys though, that's when I mean they were never good in the creamsicles, right?
No.
Weren't they fucking
It's the
horrible.
same
They
with
just
the-
look good.
It's the same with the Patriots. Their original ones are much
Or like
better
the
in my opinion, but
Houston
they never won
Oilers.
anything.
Those jerseys.
Yeah, but oh yeah,
Mm.
powder blue.
The Titans have
Also,
the rights to them.
jersey I don't like is the Houston Texans. Never liked it.
No,
The new
terrible.
one, the one they're wearing this week's really bad. It's ugly. It's pretty ugly.
Is it the H Town one?
Yeah, the H-Town one.
Wow,
H-Town.
the
The
Fuck.
red one.
Kofi put me Bills -1. Fuck that jersey. Troy. Saints Chiefs.
Wait, you have the over. You want me to add Bills -1 to it?
Add it.
Got it.
Fuck those jerseys. Troy.
I'm also gonna go with the Saints.
Wait. What are the Bills wearing?
All white.
White on white.
Love it. Love it. Troy saying the Saints?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So Brett, take the Chiefs.
You have
I'm
to.
at-
Ride with us.
No. Hey, give me the Chiefs. Give me the under too.
Good
No,
pick.
don't give me the under. Just give me the Chiefs.
Good pick.
Watch the under hit.
Yeah, I was gonna do the under until you guys all picked the Saints. I think the Chiefs. Whatever.
We're there.
All right. Yeah. No Survivor League. That's over again.
Yeah, that's
We got
over.
college football bet of the week. Kofi, why don't you take us out through how we did last week?
Yeah, Nolan, I wrote it with you in real life. Easy
Hell
pick.
yeah.
Apologies too, because you were right on Illinois. I don't know if you did that one in
Yes,
real life.
you talked me out of it. I was right.
Okay,
You
but
said
you know,
Penn State was gonna.
I thought they
burn
were.
dog
I thought
walk 'em.
I thought they were, and they definitely did not. UNLV -1.5. That game was over at the kickoff. They won 59-14 over Fresno State. Haj Malik Williams looked much better than the quarterback who just left. So good job on that one. The pin check. Clemson has been a wagon since that Georgia game. He had a -22. They killed Stanford 140-14. Troy, your alternate same game parlay did not hit. You had Miami -9.5 in the over. Obviously, that Hail Mary controversial at the end, but Miami gets the win, but definitely doesn't cover that. Man, this was an awesome one for me. Ryan Williams, anytime touchdown for Alabama, +145. He got it in the most dramatic fashion. One of the best touchdown plays I've ever seen. What a game that was. So I hit
Georgia was
that.
already celebrating.
Only 17 years old. Crazy he's that good already.
Kill everybody.
Kill everyone.
Kill everyone.
Did you
Love
see
it.
he had the Michael Vick picture on his Instagram?
Yeah, with the dog after they beat
Awesome.
Georgia. So that guy's a killer. Taylor, this was a good one. Arkansas, Texas A&M under 52.5. Good game. A&M won 21-17, but that hit 38. So you win on that one. And then Brett, tough one late night. Utah -9.5. Again, same thing. Troy 2 weeks ago. You fell in that Cameron rising vortex. Is he playing? Is he not playing? He didn't play. Zach Wilson's little brother stinks. He was terrible. They lost 23-10 to Arizona. On the season, the Pinchek's 4-1 in college. Nolan is 3-2. Brett is 2-2. Taylor and myself are 2-3. Troy still looking for that first win, 0 for on the season.
Ooh, it's too bad, Troy. Maybe this week.
This is the week.
How the hell am I 2-3? Only had 4 weeks.
We
I
had,
don't-
we had Georgia,
Maybe-
Alabama.
We did Georgia, Alabama.
Yeah, Georgia,
Oh,
Alabama.
okay, yeah.
added
Okay. I
on.
forgot we
Yeah.
had an extra game.
Yeah.
Who'd I pick?
Oh,
I thought I took Alabama.
I'd have to look back at the record book. 'Cause
maybe that was
I
one
did
of your
not,
wins.
I didn't put that in as the records. I thought maybe you gave 2 picks one week. I'll have to look back. I don't know. I'm doing this for free.
Taylor's
check.
very upset.
Okay.
Taylor's
Fact check
very
him.
Fact
upset.
check, yes. It's like the debate last night. I'll fact
doesn't
check. I'll
want-
figure it out.
He doesn't want all 0 viewers getting misled.
No,
So-
that's fair. And if Paul watches it this week, apologies, Paul.
This week. Fuck, I have no idea. I'm gonna take Tennessee minus 13.5.
Let's go.
I think they're gonna win by 2 touchdowns versus Arkansas. Kopa's been
Arkansas.
talking him up like crazy, so I'm
If
gonna trust him.
if Tennessee's that good, this is a game. I know it's at Arkansas primetime ABC, but if Tennessee's that good, they should pull away and win this game by 2 touchdowns.
I like the number 13.5. So
Yeah.
Taylor.
Yeah, also I'm taking a good number. I'll take Pitt minus 2.5 against UNC.
I was looking at that one too.
I think Pitt's a little bit better than people think. UNC young. I think Max
What's-
old,
Yeah,
What's the over under?
64. I think, or 54.
UNC's defense is bad.
It always is. Except when they play Miami.
Even then, they give up points. They just score more.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. Troy's strategy last week was there was a hurricane in Miami.
Got the Hurricane.
He bet the Hurricanes.
Yeah, the hurricane didn't hit Miami.
Kopa.
I'm going to the UNLV Syracuse game on Friday. 2 fun teams, hopefully 2 fun offenses. So I want to root for
Nice.
points. So screw it. Give me UNLV Syracuse over 58.5 points on a Friday night.
Yeah, I was gonna take Syracuse in that game because, like I said, back
It's
the
like-
quarterback comes in, they all
it's-
rally around him, and then he has his fall off the week after.
I don't hate it. It's like 6.5. I mean, UNLV's been good, but that's a lot of points to be favored against an ACC team.
I stay away from it though. Troy, this is
I'm
the
also-
week.
I'm also taking an over. I'm doing Ole Miss, South Carolina, over 53.5. Ole Miss offense looked bad against Kentucky. They're going to have a bounce back. South Carolina, I watched them first at LSU. Their running back's awesome. Their quarterback's big and strong.
Hopefully he starts. We're not sure if he's healthy enough, but hopefully he starts in South Carolina. Yeah, but we'll see. The SEC does do injury.
Maybe that's why
reports
Ole
now,
Miss is
so
minus 9.5. I figured it'd be a little bit closer of a spread, but maybe that's why.
I think that's partly why is that there's mystery of who's going to start for South Carolina at quarterback.
Yeah, whatever. I'll still take it.
Don't second guess yourself. You
Yeah.
know you've
I
been
should-
wrong every single week.
I kind of want to lose.
This is the week.
Yeah, keep it going.
Yeah.
Brett.
So I am going to take Navy minus 10 at Air Force. Air Force stinks. Navy's undefeated. They've been scoring a lot of points. Give me Old Navy. Air Force is the only team they've beaten is Merrimack.
Wait, what's the over under in that game?
35.5 on this one.
This is the year I would take the
Under.
over on. I would take the
Under.
over.
I mean, Navy scored.
History.
Navy's
Yeah, I think this
Navy's-
is different.
Maybe
though.
won me money.
Navy
Navy's-
can throw the ball.
Navy scored over 35 in every game so far.
Yeah, Navy. I've been betting Navy Army unders forever. I think I'm betting the over this year.
The only
Wait.
kind of close
don't
game they
know.
had was Memphis, and they beat them by 12.
Yeah.
I think they might
kicked the
have
shit out of
a
everyone.
like a handshake agreement where let's just run the ball this game.
Keep it close.
Yeah, this will be the test if that under
All right.
streak can still hit because this Navy offense looks damn good.
You want to be freaking Maverick and Top Gun, or you want to be in the Air Force? It's all about the Navy, baby.
All right, I gotta figure this out. But that's time for our free money bet of the week. Each week we give you what we believe is guaranteed free money. However,
Not
Was there a
last
full
week.
moon last week, Kofod? What happened?
I didn't look that up. Maybe
What was the records?
everyone lost.
Nice.
Nolan, you and I both took, and I never
You are
take these.
lost.
I never do Bills props for free money, so I'm never going to do it again. But you and I both took Josh Allen over 1.5 TD passes. That was a loser. The pin
Zero.
check took James Cook anytime touchdown, loser. Troy, it looked good on paper. Josh Allen over 271.5 rushing and passing yards, loser. Taylor had Cardinals minus 3.5. They lost at home to Washington 42-14. And then again, another one that looked good on paper, Steelers Colts under 40.5. It was a shootout. Colts 27, Steelers 24. So
I didn't know Joe Flacco's gonna be
I know.
slinging it.
I know. On
Freaking
this,
unbelievable.
hey, that's the risk with Anthony Richardson. He's going to complete half his passes. He'll throw a bomb or two, but then also he might get hurt. Like that's the risk with him. On the season, Taylor and I are the leaders in free money bets at 2-2. Papinchek, Troy, Brett, and Nolan. You guys are all 2 and 3.
All right. I hate this game. Just something about it. Jaguars are awful.
Should have won last week.
Should have won last week. They
They beat the
can't-
Dolphins. They should be 2-2.
So are they going to be 0-5? I just don't think so for some reason. Colts are playing with Joe Flacco. I know he had some magic last year, but I just think Trevor Lawrence has to at least win one game. He's lost like 9 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's
Give me the-
1-9 in his last time.
Give me the
Like he's-
Jags minus 2.5 versus the Colts.
His pocket presence is horrible.
Spins to nowhere.
Spins an
Yeah,
hour.
it spins to nowhere.
But Brian Thomas is good.
Brian
Yes.
Thomas is always open.
Yes.
Always open. I think they listed like people who got the best separation. I think in the whole league, Marvin Harrison was like number 2, but Kyler Murray just like doesn't throw it to him. And then Brian Thomas was number 4, I think. These rookies, they're good. Roma
Yeah.
Dunze was up there too. So, shit. And Keon was not up there.
Not yet.
Not yet. Taylor.
Muted.
One of the reasons why I'm going to take this pick. You know who's had the second best offensive line the last 2 weeks? The Carolina Panthers. You know who's getting great separation? Roma Dunze. You know whose defense stinks? The Panthers. You know who's tearing it up? Deontay Johnson. Give me the over 41.5 from the Bears. Panthers.
Okay. I like that.
Andy Dalton revenge game.
I don't think it's going over by much, but it's going over.
Hey, that's all that matters. 42 we hit.
DeAndre Swift's gonna eat. DJ Moore's gonna eat. Deontay Johnson's gonna eat. Legette's gonna eat. It's gonna be a good game.
I don't hate that pick. Kofod.
Underdogs of 6 or more points are 14, 2, and 1 against the spread this season.
Oh,
Give me the Cardinals plus 7.5 at San Francisco. Okay. They looked
Ooh.
terrible last
Oh.
week at home against Washington. 49ers just destroyed the Patriots. The Patriots put 0 fight in that game. I'm not saying the Cardinals win, but they keep this much closer. They bounce back, play better. Kyler does well. The offense maybe kind of figures out more of a consistent basis.
He
Harrison,
throws it to Marvin Harrison.
talk about a rookie wide receiver. He might be the best wide receiver in the league, the way he's playing. Marvin Harrison, when he gets the ball. Cardinals plus 7.5 to keep that streak of underdogs of 6 or more to continue on.
Not a
Yeah,
great
wouldn't-
jersey.
No.
No,
Well-
definitely one of the worst. Though I do like these new Cardinal uniforms. They're a little more
I wouldn't have
classic.
guessed. I wouldn't have guessed 7.5 was a spread. It seems high.
There's 7.5. So I was able to get a 7.5 right before the show.
And also, is Kittle playing? He played last week, right?
He had that amazing touchdown against
That's
the
right.
Patriots.
Yeah, that really
Those
nice
three
catch.
guys. We know who's not playing is CMC.
Yeah,
He may
He
never
got-
play again.
tendonitis in his other Achilles.
Both legs, yeah.
It's spread. It's like
Yeah. Went to Germany.
gangrene or something.
Got more bad news in Germany. He's
Now
the
I have
Madden
a
curse
feeling.
is back.
Now I have yes. Now I have a feeling that San Francisco did know that he was injured this entire time and just kept saying he was going to be ready, get ready. Not even close.
Lawsuits. People that bet
Yeah.
week 1 and fantasy owners, lawsuits.
He
Yeah.
was on the injury report.
Was he?
Yes, he was on the
But-
injury report the whole time.
But then that backup running backs said after week 1, yeah, they told me on Friday to be
He was
ready,
gonna start.
but they
because-
didn't.
But McCaffrey could have played in limited,
But the breaking news didn't come until about an hour before kickoff against the Jets.
but they didn't say he wasn't gonna play.
Yeah.
They just said he was gonna start. Or
Yeah,
he
you
just-
promoting this gambling, they're promoting gambling, they're pulling shit like this.
Yeah,
Goddamn
can't do that.
shady,
That's why it's gambling.
shady shit. Shady
That's why it's
shit.
gambling, man.
Pete Rose is in
Yeah.
anger. Rest in peace.
Hey,
Yeah,
if you
But the
walk
players get
into
suspended for the whole year if they gamble, but the goddamn league, shady
Lazard-
shit.
Alan Lazard was available in that 49ers game in like 99% of leagues. You could have picked him up. He had like 20 some points. You would have won your game anyways. If you rolled into a Monday night game without a backup plan with a guy who's on the injury list, you're a fucking dipshit. You deserve to lose.
Usually I don't have anybody left on my team for the Monday night game to play, so.
I'm so glad I don't do
That's
fantasy.
That's true. Troy.
I have two.
Uh-oh.
Well, I was thinking about doing two. One I'm definitely doing, and that's
Teaser.
the under in the Patriots Dolphins.
Damn it!
Under.
That's gonna be mine! Seems like a trap.
It seems like a trap.
What's the number?
36 and a half.
Oh, yikes. That's an arm
Seems high.
under.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think. I mean, the Titans scored 31 last week.
Yeah, that was weird because the second half.
Yeah, but that's Mason Rudolph. Will Levis came out.
Yeah, yeah. But it was like what, 9-6 at halftime? It was
Yeah.
all field goals. The other one, this feels like a trap too. Commanders -3 at home.
Yeah,
against the
I was thinking
Browns.
about that.
Commanders look
The thing that's
awesome.
scary, it's a
Jay
rookie
Daniels look
quarterback,
awesome.
and you always just is he going to fall back down to earth a little bit? You never know.
His completion percentage is insane,
Yeah, it's like better than Tom Brady.
like 86. I think I'm gonna take it. The Browns don't look good. They're like spiraling. Washington's on the come up. They're at home. Deshaun Watson still doesn't look good, and Jaden Daniels looks like a rookie of the year,
Yeah, I think he's definitely the favorite for rookie of the year.
big time.
Oh, yeah.
Nick Chubb
Offensive
might be
rookie of the
back,
year.
though.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe Malik Neighbors is the next, but
I think he might be hurt this week.
What about Nick Chubb?
oh, good. I got Seahawks.
He's not a rookie.
Is he gonna play though?
No, he's back.
He's
He's
practicing today.
practicing.
Yeah.
He's practicing.
right?
I think if he plays, he'll just hurt himself even worse. He's made of glass.
That was a bad injury. I remember.
Yeah, it's terrible. Every injury he gets is terrible.
Yeah.
What's a good injury? Like every injury's terrible.
Hurting his left hand, I guess.
Devontae Adams hamstring. is
Concussion.
probably a good injury.
Concussion.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
No, concussion's not good.
How about this one? So DeMar Hamlin, when he died, that was January 1st, 2 years ago. That's the same day of the
That's a good one.
Utah Penn State,
Yeah.
Utah Penn State Rose Bowl when Cam Rising got hurt with his knee. DeMar Hamlin's played more than Cameron Rising since then.
Yeah, well, he hasn't played very well.
Yeah.
He had one good game.
He had two.
Didn't though. He
He had two good games.
that was a terrible, terrible pass.
Hey, still made the play.
Guy was wide open,
Yeah.
and then he did kill Tua, I guess. You give
Week
him-
one,
give
he
him-
looked good. I guess.
His kill death
Tua
ratio is
killed
1-1.
himself.
Yeah.
Tua killed himself.
He's just got to slide there. I don't know what he's thinking.
He's thinking, I gotta get this
I don't
first
think-
down.
He's probably concussed 3 plays before and he didn't know where he was on the field, so he didn't know he had the first down.
Yeah, he needs to
Dude.
wear that. He needs to wear the Guardian helmet.
He needs to quit playing.
No, he needs to come out in the
He's
Guardian
got that
helmet.
dog in him.
His hands keep doing that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wear the Guardian helmet. You should at least try the Guardian
He
helmet
should.
once
That
you keep playing.
fucking
Yeah.
shit ain't gonna help.
It can't hurt.
His brain's still rattling around when his fucking head hits something. Like,
Well, fucking wrap him up like the guy in Little Giants then. I don't know.
I mean, fuck him. If he wants to play Let him play.
If he dies,
It's
he
not going to be a
dies.
good look. It's not going to be a good look. But
They should make him sign a waiver on national television.
yeah,
Like,
Have a
what's the
big press
WWF?
conference. Yeah, yeah. Be like,
WWF?
you are acknowledging that you could die on the football field and you're still willing to play. Here, sign your life away.
I'm pretty sure they already signed that.
Yeah, but this is you gotta make him go public.
Brett, did you give your free money pick, or are you just doing
I'm
the?
gonna still go with the under.
All right. It's not a bad pick.
I think
Brett
you
loves
made
taking
it.
two shitty teams and taking the under.
It's not a bad strategy.
Not a
Didn't
bad
work
And
pick.
last
that's
week.
It never worked, I don't think. But who's gonna play quarterback for Miami?
I know.
Huntley.
They're gonna run the ball a lot.
Yeah, Homie's got another
They
week with
can't
this
run the
offense.
ball.
Watch out.
Achin hasn't done anything since the Bills game.
They're gonna keep trying.
Keep trying.
Hey, that's all you can do.
Maybe Skylar
Waddle
Thompson's
doesn't want to be there. Tyreek checked
I
out.
like forget. I forget Waddle even exists now.
Yeah.
And they
Like,
just
oh,
paid
yeah.
him, so they ain't trading him.
No.
Hoyer.
They just
Hoyer hurt Phillips. It was his cat. It was his tackle that
Yeah, that's
busted
right.
Phillips' knee.
So Poyer has out of all the safeties, he has the worst PFF grade out of all the safeties.
Mhm.
I think
Dave.
Gabe
He's old and
Davis
slow.
is like third from the last.
Yeah.
And who was the other one?
Diggs. Only 3
No.
touchdowns.
No, it was
There was one more.
Only 3 touchdowns.
Trey White. Trey White's
Oh, Trey White.
bad.
Yeah,
That one's
he's been bad.
bad.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
They're
maybe
picking on
three
you.
players that they good job.
Kind of
getting rid
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is sad. But boo-hoo, I guess.
Business.
All right. Yeah. Stand on your business. Maybe
Not
go
like we
get a
replaced them with
linebacker.
anybody
though.
any good.
Yeah.
It's not like we
Everyone-
Our
replaced them
corners
with
are
anybody.
good.
Our corners are
Corners are
fine.
good.
Yeah, corners are.
Corners
Does Elam play at all?
He was in there at the end. He was making tackles on
Yeah.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the end.
Keep him under 200.
Why
That's
didn't
what
they
he got.
Put him at
Okay,
safety.
that's what he got in at the end. when the
That's
game was
I've been
over.
saying that for 2 years that they should try to convert him to safety, like they did with Aaron Williams.
Yeah.
They gave
The only
him
thing
a
is
shot.
tried
like
and
who's
he
your
sucked.
depth? Who's your depth at corner?
I think it's a play.
Marcus Ingram,
He's
UB.
not bad.
UB,
UB, the Bulls. He had pick
Got-
6.
Bamford,
I mean, I could add that pick 6.
got Bamford, Douglas,
Well, did
Marcus Ingram. Yeah, they don't. I don't know if they have that much. I don't know who else they
I
got.
just don't want him out there getting hurt, and I'm like, fuck.
That's true.
But they need a linebacker.
Oh, they
They
got
need
Cam
somebody.
Lewis playing this nickel because John Johnson's out.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
depth once the starters come back.
Yep.
They're Milano, if he does ever come back, he's just gonna get hurt again.
He ain't playing.
I mean, pec tear, you can come back from that.
Oh,
But-
bicep.
Even
Bicep.
better, you can come back from that.
Yeah, he
Easy.
tore his pec. He tore his pec a
Bernardi.
few years ago. Bicep right now.
That's right. Bicep now. But that's what I mean. He's just gonna come in, he's gonna hurt something else.
He's
Yeah.
on
He's always
steroids.
hurt.
We can.
He was
smile.
playing-
Yeah, steroids.
He was playing
a
really
freak.
well. He was playing really well last year before he got hurt too.
Oh, he was
Really?
the best linebacker in the league.
Yeah, Trey White was a top 5 corner before he fucked up.
No,
The All Pro.
He was
before he fucked up
pushing
his
it.
knee. Before he fucked up his
yeah.
knee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not
last
the
year's
Achilles.
Achilles,
The
yeah.
Achilles, he was getting back to form.
He was never the same after he screwed up his knee.
Yeah.
And then Von Miller, Jesus fucking Christ. What a terrible fucking signing he was. Just
Really
Yeah, that's
bad.
never
Started
ended
bad.
with this guy.
He had 3 sacks and they get suspended.
All I
He
know
knew
is
he had to
if
get it in.
if he gets suspended for what happened last year, then at some point Zay Flowers should be suspended.
Yeah, Zay
If
Flowers
they're going to
hasn't
do
done shit.
that, then at some point that should happen to Zay Flowers. Tit for tat.
Yeah, Rashi.
Yeah,
Rice
at
was
least
suspended while he
Vaughn
hurt.
turned himself
Yeah,
in.
and then everything was dropped too.
Yeah.
Not saying what he did was right or whatever.
Allegedly.
but
Yeah, charges
everything, all charges were dropped. Zay Flowers, there's like, I think there's still charges against him, isn't there?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
he's
She
technically-
She
he's
Rice-
a
Rice,
Baltimore.
Rice, there's definitely charges against him.
Bad
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Bad
But
guys.
he'll get his suspension when he's hurt, so he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I was like, oh, Vaughn, what a good guy. He took that pay cut for the team. He's like, no, I'm gonna get
He-
suspended.
He knew
I
it, he
need-
knew it was coming.
I need to work this into my
it's
contract.
it still helped the team.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
did solve the team, but I think the
People
Bills
have
It definitely
pretty
helps.
much.
It definitely is going to push him back as an incentives too. I don't know how if that helps at all with the team not having to pay him
No.
because it
Well, it
doesn't.
helped him that he already got 3 because I think it starts really kicking in after 4.
It's like 2.5 million at
So
4.
I think that's baked into, like, you can't spend that money against the salary cap.
Right,
Yeah, you have
right.
to pay it. But Pagula just gets to pocket it if it doesn't
Right.
get there.
Yeah,
But he's gone next year. I think he has to.
yeah,
I
he's
think he
done.
retires, probably.
Probably. God. All right. Well,
Great.
good episode. Sorry,
Awesome.
Brett, you missed the first 17 minutes of your show.
Seems really cut up about it.
Until next week, bet responsibly, and go Bills.
Bills.
Go Bills.
Say it.
Go Bills.